The book of Psalms, chapter 36 and verse 9. It says, "For with thee is the fountain of life, in thy light shall we see light. O continue thy loving kindness unto them that know thee, and thy righteousness to the upright in heart." Okay, first and foremost, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rikah Gwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole free elect and to those that cleave to the body. Now, as we have found, okay, which the Lord had led us into this fountain of grace, or this fountain of youth, okay, in the process of building the tabernacles of David, okay, and building the breaches back up, all right, the Lord have directed us and prepared us in a way, okay, to make that which was unrighteous before his eyes, to make it back clean and pure again, man. You see? And the root of defiling ourselves, all right, the Lord allowed us to return to the fountain of youth, man. All right? To the path of our forefathers, going back to Jeremiah 6 and 16, okay, following no path to walk therein, all right, in order to clean our steps up ahead of us, man, and adjourning the path that lie before us, all right, and the Lord was gracious unto us, man, all right, and we pray that the Lord continue that loving kindness to them that know him, all right, that clearly have taught his law and truth, okay. Just pay attention to us, Yahweh. You know, Lord willing, man. Yahweh, why Yahweh shy? Just keep thy mind stayed upon us, man. All right? And this fountain of youth, this spring has opened up, this source have opened up tremendously, man. All right? It have covered the four corners of the earth. It knitted the four corners of the earth, man. As a sheet net that knitted the four corners of the earth, man. All right? So the Lord have been overly merciful to us, man. And it's only right that we pay him back in his due honor and respect. You see, we're doing this work, all right, every day, exhorting one another daily, all right. And I find myself just, just on that topic, man, because it was invigorating to the soul, all right, to get you out that slump, man, all right. When you work constantly day in and day out, all right, you get in a slump, man. All right, but this is a different type of work because it requires your effort, your time, your spirit. All right, when you work in your spirit never get tired. All right, your physical body does though. All right, but this fountain of youth is what gives you the energy to prevail and to prevail on. Okay, I'm gonna read this again though. It is Psalms 36 and 9. Salaka for God of the code. It says, "For with thee is the fountain of life. In thy light shall we see light." All right? In the light of the Lord, to be illuminated in the Lord. That's the only way we're going to see the light. Okay? It says, "Oh, continue thy loving kindness unto them that know thee, and thy righteousness to the upright in heart." All right? And it's our duty to not to just, because you can search out the fountain of youth or the fountain of life. All right? But if it's not given to you, hey, you're going to be searching till times get better. You see? Matter of fact, let's get that. This Baruch 3 and 14, it says, I'm going to start at 12. Oh, this is really good. I'm going to read 9 though. It says, "Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead, that thou art counted with them that go down to the grave." Meaning, how did we get in these bones, these dry bones, this state? You see, what has happened? It says, "Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom." And as you can see on this depiction of here, all right, you get, some images and, memes and certain things of that nature, just to, the count of the video, all right, to show analogies of the video, just give Jake a depiction of how things that look. But this is a free-flowing fountain, man, all right? It's coming from the bottom, from the top to the bottom, all right, and it's flowing what? Relentlessly, man. It says, For if thou hast walked in the way of our power, thou should have dwelled in peace forever. This the point though. It says, learn where is wisdom. This is 14. Where is strength? Where is understanding? It say learn it. All right. And to learn something is to seek something out diligently. It means to work for it. All right. To work in it. It says that thou mayest know also where is the length of days and life, and where is the light of the eyes and peace, which is the illumination of your pineal gland. All right. Your eyes go into the eye self. All right. That way you find wisdom. All right. Wisdom is not in Family Dollar. All right. And it's 99 cents. It don't work like that, man. All right. It says learn where is wisdom. All right. To work. You got to work for it, man. Okay. And that way we'll be able to turn from our old ways, man, and start to build that new man. All right. That third temple, that spiritual temple. Okay. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 1. It says, in that day there shall be a fountain open to the house of David and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem for sin and for uncleanness. So look, the Lord have opened the fountain. The Lord have opened that fountain. The Lord have opened the fountain to the house of David. You see? Why he didn't say everybody? All right, because there was a house of David and a house of Saul, which the house of Saul represents, we believe, the 2/3 of our people who was going to rebel against the Lord, man. All right? And the house of David represents the 1/3, the governing body of the 1/3 of the elect. All right? The first fruits, the 144,000. So there's a discrepancy between that. Okay? Or the lack of people say, well, we want 2/3, well, the undesirables. Okay? Or those that the Lord didn't call on this side, all right, to wake up and get it, man. That they have to come through the loins of a man of the Lord in the kingdom of heaven. You see? And to be reborn again. All right, I'm going to get this word. Let me see this word here. This the word fountain.
Makor.
It says a spring, a fountain, a spring, a source of life. All right. Now I won't get this word source. You see? Because the source goes into power, man. All right. All right. A Godhead. This is the word source. I got it in the online etymology. It says support, base. See, wisdom gives you support and base. It says a rising, a beginning. See, that's the genesis of our walk with the Most High. Hey, we forgot the genesis of our relationship with the Most High. All right, that's why he said in Genesis 6. I ain't go to it. I think it's Genesis 6 and 4. I ain't went to this in a minute. Bear with me. Maybe 4 and 6. Bear with me. All right. We forgotten the genesis of the Most High. We forgot where we learned wisdom from. All right. All right. This Genesis 6 and 6. I'm going to read 5. It says, and God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually, because malice was bred in him since Adam. You see? And it was getting worse, and it was waxing worse. And to this point, they done waxed to the worst statue of wickedness that they have been in. That's why we the smallest, we the wickedest. All right, everything is at its minute level. All right, as low as it can be and go. It says, and it repented Yahweh that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. You see? All right. But even with, once again, opening that fountain of life, when you read down with Noah, it says he found grace in the eyes of Noah, because when he saw that the earth was full of wickedness, he did what? He got ready with Noah to what? To use him to preach, to bring in the destruction of the earth, which he's doing with the prophets today. All right, he opened that fountain of grace to Noah. That fountain of youth. He put it on Noah, man. All right, and remember what it says. It says a spring of fountain, a source of life of the eye. All right. You see? This is source in the online etymology, a support, a base, a rising, a beginning, a fountainhead of a stream, to rise up, to spring up, to get up, to mount up, to ascend. Okay? To keep straight, to guide. And that's what it is. This fountain of this word of this wisdom is a guide for us. A G-U-I-D-E. And a righteous man guide his affairs with discretion, which is predicated on following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. All right, the laws of the wise. You see, meaning the first cause, the fountain of a river. All right, let's get this in real quick. Sirach 21:13, and it reads. It says, the knowledge of a wise man shall abound like a flood, and his counsel is like a pure fountain of life. You see? So his mind is like a pure fountain of life, because he have let that fountain of youth reside in him. And it resonate with him, all right? All right? His belly is as rivers of living water. Okay? And this is what's flowing through it. That's why the grace, the fountain of youth, when it's recited, is pure, all right? It's not tainted, it's not defiled, all right? It's not contaminated, okay? When this word is having free course out of that man that has the rivers of living water dwelling inside of him. You see? He's not saying that which is contrary to the scriptures, man. He's not preaching another Yahushua, okay? He's not preaching a false doctrine, okay? And when you got the fountain of youth, hey, it shows, man. All right, because the Lord is glorified through it. It's not you glorified through the fountain of youth. It's the Lord being glorified. Okay? But back in Zechariah 13:1, it says, in that day there shall be a fountain open to the house of David, to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, for sin and for uncleanness. All right? To undefile yourself, man. All right, to be pure when the Lord come back through. You see? Because they got springs and fountains out here that's all corrupted and tainted, man. All right, this James 3. Gotta get it, you see? This James 3 and 11. And it reads, it says, do a fountain send forth at the same place sweet water and bitter? Question now, you see? Can a fountain of youth send forth sweet water and bitter? Meaning, can it have any type of contamination in it? It says, can a fig tree, my brethren, bear olive berries, either a vine, figs? So can no fountain both yield salt water and fresh. All right? So you can't dwell with wisdom when you're dwelling with iniquity and sin. Okay? It's not going to dwell with you. Okay? But you must clean yourself up. All right? That wisdom and knowledge in its fountain could spring forth in you. It says, so no fountain can both yield salt water and fresh. So look, man, you with the wicked, you know, or you with the righteousness of the Most High, man. All right, you can't have both of them, man. All right, you can't lie against the truth. You see, this Proverbs 25:6. I don't want to make it long. Get out of here. All right, let's log in. It says, a righteous man falling down before the wicked is as a troubled fountain and a corrupt spring. You see? So when you go in the ways of the wicked to defile yourself, man, all right, all your righteousness shall be counted as wickedness, man. All right? And that's what we did at a point in time. That's why the Lord opened that fountain to the house of David, man. that they could be reconciled with their power, man. You see? And in the end, retain and obtain mercy, okay? For the wickedness that they did do. Because they left off from their wickedness, all their righteousness shall be added unto them. And the Lord will remember their wickedness no more. Okay? You see? That's the end goal, man. Don't be as a troubled phone in a corrupt spring. This the word corrupt right here.
Strong's H, 7843, Shacheth. Shacheth.
Right. It says to destroy, to corrupt, to go to ruins, to decay. You see? At one time we was dead out here, man. But the Lord, life entered into them bones, you know, going back into Ezekiel. All right? Life went into them bones. You know, he asked Ezekiel, can these dry bones still live? Well, yeah. You know, once the Lord returned after that, then them 3 days and a half, and the spirit entered back into those prophets, man. That was that fountain of youth again, man. All right? Going back to Abba Bibbins, all right, in the 60s, late 60s, okay, early 70s, you know, around that time. It says to be marred, to be spoiled. It says, why is Israel spoiled? Is he a homeborn slave? You see? In Jeremiah 2. Be corrupted, to be injured, to be ruined, to be rotted. All right, to deal corruptly. Like it's saying Lamentations, man, how has the goal of the Lord basically basically become this? To pervert, to deal corruptly, to be destroyed, all right, to batter, to cast off, all right? Like Paul say, did the Lord cast away his people? God forbid. Because at a time we was not the Lord people. I think it's lo I mean, all right? For we are not the Lord people. But, okay, we was acting like we wasn't the Lord people, and it repented the Lord that he made us, man. But guess what? He had to remember the covenant that he made with us, man. He gonna stand good on it, all right? That we return unto him. You see? All right? This is Proverbs 13 and 14. And it reads, it says, the law of the wise is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of debt. That's the whole end goal, man. You see? Good understanding give it favor, but the way of the transgressor is hard. You see? It give it favor, meaning mercy, man. When you start to understand, you find that the Lord have favor and mercy on you, man. All right? But when you transgress, you can't figure nothing out, man. It's hard. Like, man, why this happening? What this going on, man? All right? Because you don't lay it to your heart, all right, that the Lord is the one that's doing this to you, man. It said a wicked messenger falling into mischief, but a faithful ambassador is help. And hey, the fountain of youth have led us to help, life, and peace and understanding, man. All right, because we got the Lord defending us now, man. All right, we ain't dwelling in darkness no more. Okay, we not groping in darkness, man. Or groping in a new day. Okay? Get this and get out of here. It's Jeremiah 2. You know, that's just, if you despise the fountain of youth, man, hey, this the end goal, you see? This is what happened. This is Jeremiah 2 and 13. It says, for my people have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, which is the fountain of youth, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. All right? So when that fountain of youth be open to you, you're going to be a wall that's breached. The water going to go right through you, man. Okay? This is Sirach 21 and 14. It says, the inner parts of a fool are like a broken vessel, and he will hold no knowledge as long as he live. So no matter how much the Lord come to you in righteousness and give you opportunities to change and get your life right, man, and serve him, and you ain't going to be able to hold no water. You see? Like it says, they hew them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. All right? And it's the end game for them. This Jeremiah 6 and 7 jump out. It says, as a fountain casted out her waters, so she casted out her wickedness. The she is Israel. Violence and spoil is heard in her before me continually is grief and wounds. It says, be thou instructed, O Jerusalem, lest my soul depart from thee. And the soul, all right, that's the, that's the, all the makeup, the genetic makeups of the Lord that he granted unto us, man. Lest I make thee desolate, a land not inhabited. And that's the main point, man. All right, don't remain a degenerate planter to the Lord, and come wholly unto the Lord and serve him, man, through the fount of youth, which is the word of the Lord, man, which put the life back in us, man, that we may practice in the Lord, that we may be perfected and completed in the kingdom of heaven. With that, man, until the next time, I want to say shalom.